What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Kyle Masters. As always, I am here with my co-host, No Self Phil.
What's up?
Just him, though. Brendan is feeling a little under the weather. Corporate Cappy is going to stay home tonight, so it's just going to be me and No Self Phil doing the Royal Rumble predictions. Holy crap, this Royal Rumble is going to be the best. I think it's going to be one of the greatest Royal Rumbles ever.
Yeah.
Literally, I think it's going to be one of the greatest of all time since, this is the first one for the title since 92, where Ric Flair won that one. Mm-hmm. But then there was a champion then. So, or no, it was vacant. It was vacant. There's a champion going into this one. So
first time ever.
They're calling it the One versus All Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it's very unpredictable, and they've got some good matchups.
It is good. For once, since the last 2 years have been predictable as all hell. For now, anyone could be the winner, literally. They have so many people favored to win the Royal Rumble this year. It's insane.
Yeah.
I love it.
Last few years it's been one of two people, like Roman Reigns or Daniel Bryan, or
literally.
Batista or Roman Reigns. This
or
year
John
it's
Cena.
Yeah,
it's one of the other.
2013 it was John Cena, no doubt about it.
I think someone who just started watching wrestling and hates John Cena would have picked John Cena.
Absolutely. But this year we've got at least 4 or 5 guys that could win, and it's going to be interesting.
Yep, it's going to be an interesting one for sure. So let's just jump into this weird kickoff match of the Dudleys versus the Ascension versus Mark Henry and Jack Swagger. I guess they're the Team USA, I guess.
Random
Mark Henry is randomly going back to his USA routes. He's back and forth. When he comes back, either he's a bad guy or he's pro USA.
Yeah, it's really annoying with him right now.
And then there's the random team of Darren Young and who's
Damien Sandow.
Damien Sandow. Where the hell is Titus O'Neil?
I know. Are the primetime players not a team anymore?
Is he injured? Is he injured? What the hell?
Darren Young comes back. Titus O'Neil is gone.
Damien Sandow and I really hope Damien Sandow is not gonna dress as Titus O'Neil or dress like Darren Young
and do his mannerism.
Yeah.
Arr.
Yeah. I bet you he does. It's gonna be something like that. It's not gonna be the old Damien Sandow with the robe and the intellectual savior of the masses. It won't be him. It's definitely going to be one of the copying Damien Sandows. But it's a weird pre-show match that looks like it was just put together.
It's a Royal Rumble qualifier.
Basically, I read too this. There's a lot of superstars in this match that were taken out of the Rumble that were in it to start with that are being replaced with surprise entrants.
Yeah.
So, which is good because I'd like to see more surprise entrances because for a while the last couple weeks. It looks like they had the full list of Rumble participants, and there was literally no surprise entrance on it.
Yeah, because the people officially on the list right now, there's only 13 of them. So there's 17 spots. 15 are going to, 2 more are going to be filled in by this tag team match. So then who's left?
Exactly.
15 people.
So, there's a lot of surprise entries they can do. They're probably going to bring up some people from NXT and possibly
some of the rumored
signings and rumored people to come back. But we'll get into that later on. Let's talk about the pre-show match.
I picked the Ascension.
The Ascension?
Mainly because, for some reason, they're really good at winning pre-shows, so I'm just going with them.
When's the last time the Ascension even had a pay-per-view match?
I don't know.
I can't even
actually on the main show, Royal Rumble last year,
oh my God.
Against the New Age Outlaws.
What the hell is wrong with WWE? They literally lost huge potential in this tag team. They went from a dominant NXT, I talk about this every time, a dominant NXT to jobbing tag team in the main roster. What a way to throw out this tag team.
I see money in the Ascension. They've got the interesting gimmick, which the kids will love. It's just they've got to start pushing them.
They could have been this dominant, undefeated tag team in the main roster. I just don't understand why, They push crap like the Usos, who win Tag Team of the Year, when they're only there for half a year.
Yeah, are the Usos and New Day going to feud forever? Bring in the Ascension and make things interesting.
Unbelievable. So you picked the Ascension. I'm going with my boy, the Dudley Boys. It's a good way to kick off the pay-per-view and just to get the crowd going, to get them happy. And you know what? The Dudleys haven't had a win in singles or tag team in a while now. Yeah. It's been a month and a half since their last win.
They've been losing constantly against the Wyatt family, and then, I don't know, they lost this random match this week, didn't they?
Yeah, I forget who they were facing, but they did lose.
Yeah.
I think it was against, was it against League of Nations? No.
I don't know.
They lost the random match.
They've been losing. Outcast, was it?
Yeah, okay. No way Social Outcast beat Dudley. There's no way. But
They lost.
They lost. Basic bottom line. So they're due for a win. So I'm going with my boy the Dudleys. So
yeah, I think people will like to see them in the Rumble. So yeah.
Let's go into another match. I'm guessing. Well, I can't really do this in order, so let's just go with one of the title matches. The U.S. title, Kalisto versus Del Rio.
Yeah, this should be a good match.
This is weird because the title switched hands twice in the last couple of weeks. So
yeah, Kalisto was champion for one day.
It's hard. I can't see a title change. I don't think they're gonna. That's just like lowering the prestige of the U.S. title, as like they've built like this in the last whole year, trying to build it up since WrestleMania 31 when John Cena won it. They're trying to put more prestige into it now. Like it's already changed hands twice.
Yeah.
So
I really wanted to say Kalisto, but I just don't want to see the title changing
again for the third time in like a month.
Yeah, so I went with Del Rio.
Yeah,
but I think this will be a really good match because their match on Raw was really good.
Oh my god, yeah, both these superstars have incredible talent and both can pull off some good moves. So I see it being a really good match too. Yeah. Maybe we'll see a crazy Selena Del Sol in a certain way, maybe like off the turnbuckle or something. But yeah, Del Rio retaining, whether it's dirty or not, and he has help from League of Nations, but he's definitely going to retain. And then I don't know where this feud's going to go from here, but we'll see what happens after the Rumble.
Yeah, Kalisto will just continue with his singles push.
I guess, yeah. Well, Sin Cara is, injured because he botched again. Yeah. Fell the wrong way and he popped his shoulder out. But
Kalisto is going to fill the role that was meant for Cara to be the next Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think Kalisto's 10 times better the wrestler than Sin Cara is. So
yeah, and he can speak.
Better English
too.
Yeah, and he's got good promo skills. Kalisto had a really good promo on Raw 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So good for him.
Yeah, right before he won the title. Yeah, that was a good one.
Good for Kalisto. So let's move into the second title match, the Intercontinental Championship in a last man standing match. Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. I see this being an insanely brawl type of match. I think they're going to go literally around the entire freaking arena, like backstage and everything. Like the entire arena is going to be a mess at the end of this match, and it's probably going to be like the co-main event. And both announce tables will probably get used in this match too, or if they have it set up for Kofi with a spot for the Royal Rumble or whatever. Actually, I don't even know if Kofi's in the Royal Rumble. He has to be.
Because there's the Usos and New Day tag team match, so we don't know if any of the New Day is going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Maybe it's going to be like Big E and Xavier Woods, and then
Kingston.
Kingston going to be in the Royal Rumble to do like like his famous Royal Rumble spot. Yeah. So
if Woods is in the tag team match, though, you know who's going to win.
Yeah.
But last man standing match. Yeah, it's going to be brutal.
Yeah.
Although Ambrose's offense has been pretty soft lately, because I'm guessing someone in the back is telling him to do that stupid slingshot clothesline thing, which looks really terrible.
I think this feud is overdone. They've been doing the same shit way too much on both Raw and SmackDown. They've been literally doing the same crap every single week, and it's like, okay, like we've already seen this like the last 2 weeks. Why are you brawling again and doing the same crap in the brawl? That's what I mean. Like, they always ends off with Owens owning Ambrose or Ambrose owning Owens, and it's just like it's too much. They did nothing to like make this. I mean, it makes sense with the type of matchup, but like I'm not interested in this feud at all. Like nothing draws me towards this feud.
I think this is going to be the end of it.
Yeah, I really hope this is the end of the feud. And
they're two fan favorites, and I picked no contest for this match because I think it's going to be a double count out for both of the superstars.
Wow!
If that doesn't happen, then I think Owens is going to win.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick, but I'm gonna go with another pick here. I'm gonna go with Ambrose winning, but it's not gonna be with Kevin Owens being knocked out. He's gonna be like have no choice. They're gonna do something stupid like the announce table is going to be on top of Owens, and then Ambrose is going to like sit on top.
Yeah.
There's going to be like a ladder on top, and he can't move for some reason, even though he could easily power out. But it's going to be something gay like that, and that's how Owens is going to lose.
Yeah. I hate it when they finish last man standing matches like that.
But I think that's what's going to happen. That's how I see it happening, and Ambrose is going to retain. And I'm hoping this will be the end of that feud.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like it would be. They brawled way too much for it to continue.
I mean, they've been having matches on pay-per-view since Survivor Series now.
Yeah, and they gotta kind of like let go of the IC title feud for now, because if they're gonna be doing this IC ladder match at WrestleMania every year, then you can't have a feud going into WrestleMania with just 2 people. I mean, you have to include like 5 other people too. So you gotta just relax the IC title for right now until WrestleMania. Yeah. So I'm hoping this is the end of it, or like Ambrose has like a mini feud. Yeah, it could be a good match. It has potential, but I just see a lot of brawling, like just a lot of like
brawling. Yeah.
That's it. Just a lot of hard knuckle brawling.
Yeah.
So no contest for you, Ambrose for me. Move on to the third title match of the night. The Divas title, Charlotte against Becky Lynch. Charlotte obviously with Ric Flair.
I really don't know about this one.
Me either. I was thinking about it for a while, but I do see Ric Flair getting thrown out of the match and being thrown to the back. Like he's going to be banned from ringside.
Yeah.
Like whether it's like 2 seconds into the match where he tries to help Charlotte win, but he's going to be thrown out. But I do think Charlotte is going to win regardless. She's going to like overcome the odds or cheat to win without her dad.
I think Charlotte's going to retain. I just don't know if she's going to win or lose though. Like she can lose by DQ.
Yeah, you think she might get caught? Like maybe she gets caught cheating and then,
or maybe she'll just hold a submission hold on the ropes for like 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, I can kind of see that, but that's kind of, I hate it. I like the way you're thinking, but I hate it because it just kind of buries this Divas push that they're trying to do, the Divas Revolution, because they're supposed to be having these really good matches, and then lately the Divas division sucked because I know there's been injuries, but like the matches have been really poor, like really really poor. Like I don't understand. Like you bring up this Divas Revolution, but then right after you're like, oh fuck it, we're just gonna move on. Like you build it for a month and say, nah. I mean, it's good now that Paige, Natalya is back, Sasha Banks is coming back soon, so like hopefully they have something in mind for WrestleMania that's gonna boost up the Divas division right now, because right now it's gone back to what it used to be, and it sucks. I mean, literally the only feud right now in the Divas division is Charlotte against Becky. Yep. Everyone else is irrelevant. Yeah, it's sad.
They're just having random matches that there's no point to.
They get included into their feud when like it's literally just Brie Bella the last month.
Yeah,
or Alicia Fox. It's been no one else. I don't get it. But
the only storyline in the Divas division is
Becky
versus
Divas
Charlotte. Title.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So they have to do something. That's where they need more Divas and like the Divas tag titles. That'd be sick. Then you have more storylines and you can do more stuff with the Divas.
Yeah.
Or like bring back the Women's Championship. Have the Divas Championship and the Women's Championship.
Yeah, if they do SmackDown and Raw separately again, then yeah.
Which we're all hoping for. It doesn't look like they're gonna do, since Raw's been shit or SmackDown's been shit ever since it's gone to the USA Network. It's literally gone back to the same crap. Nothing's changed. Just the different TV station. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have Charlotte. You looks like you have Charlotte as well.
Yeah, I think I picked Becky winning, but Charlotte retains.
Retaining the title.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this could be a good match as long as like Ric Flair doesn't get involved too much. If he gets kicked out, then yeah, it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, I hope they actually have a really good match before the end of the match. I really hope it's not like a really quick 4-minute or 5-minute match and it's just like a spot filler. Yeah. I really hope not. So let's hope that they have a really good match. Moving on to another match.
The Tag Team Championship.
How do I forget the New Day?
Yeah.
The New Day versus the Usos. The Tag Team of the Year. I really hope they don't come out with their Slammy Awards. They got to get rid of that. Holy crap, they're dragging that way too long with them. The superstars bringing their Slammy Awards and like bragging about them.
Yeah. They'll do it for about a month or so.
Especially the Usos who win Tag Team of the Year somehow. Oh, I still can't get over that.
They had a good response for that, though. I think they tweeted something like, "Oh, we only need half the year to be the best tag team."
Yeah,
so it's a good response, I think.
I guess. Fuck.
I think this is it for the New Day, though. I think the Usos are going to win.
You really think the titles are going to end here?
I pick the Usos.
I can't. I think the titles are going to continue at least till WrestleMania, and they're going to make them lose it on the big stage, and then that's going to they're going to have something to say about it on Raw the next night. But still, I think the New Day is definitely going to retain until WrestleMania. But I like your direction, too, because it always could be like the Usos win here and the New Day could win them back at WrestleMania and then have like a party on the Raw after WrestleMania for it. So it's a good pick, too, but I'm going with the New Day. I got to stick with them, and I think it's probably going to be Xavier Woods and Big E. And I think Kofi Kingston will still be there at ringside, but I think he's going to help him win.
Yeah, because Kingston's going to be in the Rumble.
Yep. So I don't think he's going to have that much.
We hope.
Yeah, we hope.
For that spot. Yearly tradition.
I mean, he's going to run out of stuff to think about. He's going to have to start doing stuff he's already done before. I
know. He
even had that crazy spot in Andre the Giant Battle Royal at WrestleMania 30.
He did one for that match?
Yeah, that was crazy because that looked like it really hurt because he landed on his back, like from jumping over the post and landing on his back.
And what happened? He put his feet on the
literally, he
steps?
got pushed over, and he fell backwards onto his back, and his foot were still on the steps, but he landed on his back.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Like, that looked like it really hurt. Yeah. So, he's going to run out of stuff to do. He's going to have to get more creative, so I'm hoping he has something different if he's going to be in the Royal Rumble this year. But, yeah, you have the Usos winning, and I have the New Day retaining, so it could be a good match.
Yeah.
It could be. I mean, the Usos are really good wrestlers, so maybe it's just. I really hope it's not just like a generic tag team match, and it's something we've seen on Raw or SmackDown. So hopefully they do some work with it and make it good and at least pay-per-view quality. So other than that, let's move into it. The Royal Rumble match.
Yep.
We're all been waiting for this crazy match where Roman Reigns entering number 1 as the champion. Holy crap. There's a lot of people that are speculating right now, like, who's going to be number 2. And,
because we know Roman Reigns is number 1.
Yeah.
As soon as they announced that, I'm like, okay, Roman Reigns is not winning.
It literally could be anyone at number 2. If it's... I have, like, 2 picks for the Royal Rumble. I can't tell which one of them are going to win, but my 2 picks are Kevin Owens, on the fact that he's supposed to be the number 2 heel in the company, so I think this is a good way to make him win the title and then go face maybe Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. They can eat, both of them have an epic match. You can definitely sell Brock Lesnar versus Kevin Owens, and if not him, Y2J. I mean, he's here on a part-time basis right now, and it looks like WWE loves having part-time champions. Why not have Y2J win the title until WrestleMania and he loses it in like a triple threat with, like, I don't know, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, or Roman Reigns and, something like that, or hold it till Fastlane.
Yeah, I can see them doing that. I mean, Chris Jericho's been a pretty good worker for the WWE for all these years, so, getting a Rumble win would be nice for him.
And then getting another championship title put under his belt. So those are my 2 picks, but going back to number 2, I think it could be Triple H is either going to be number 2 or number 30.
Yeah, one or the other.
Yeah, literally.
I picked Dolph Ziggler for number 2 because he always opens Rumbles. He's been like number 1 at least twice in the past 5 years.
They could even do Jericho number 2 if it's Jericho number 2.
Oh, he's another guy.
Crap! If he wins the title being at number 2, they could literally build a story like that and have him as champion and going to WrestleMania saying like he was number 2. They could even make him go heel if they wanted to. So yeah, it's crazy. There's so much speculation at who's even number 2 or number 30, just because of all the returning superstars. Like there's the huge rumors now, like that they're all been confirmed that AJ Styles, Doc Gallows, Ken Anderson, and Nakamura have all signed with WWE. Carl Anderson, sorry. So, maybe they'll make an appearance in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
This Royal Rumble is definitely like the least predictable Royal Rumble I've ever seen.
I know.
I don't remember, like, maybe since... I don't think I've seen Chris Benoit winning the 2004 one.
No. Like, I was too young to like see that Benoit was going to win.
Yeah, me either. I don't think he hadn't really had no play in the storyline for the world title at the time because it all had to do with Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
No one ever saw Chris Benoit when he was just going to be that guy added to the match.
Yeah.
So
I think back in the day I was rooting for Shawn Michaels to win 2004.
I think I was going for Triple H or something like that. Or I cared about Undertaker coming back. That was probably my shit.
Michaels wasn't even in the Rumble. I think he had a last man standing match against Triple H that year.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, but yeah, Benoit was not even on my radar.
Yeah, so again, this Royal Rumble is literally least predictable, and it's just there's so many spots for surprise entrances. So, Phil, who do you got winning?
I went all in for Bray Wyatt because I can see it happen, and I want to see it happening. So I'm just going with Bray Wyatt. It's too early for Owens.
There's signs that Wyatt winning the title, and they can do this like. This whole like Wyatt family where they have the title and it's like no one's ever gonna win it again because of the whole Wyatt family. But like, it's so tough. I can't see him as champion. That's the reason why.
That's the thing. Yeah, him like his gimmick. It doesn't work for. Like, it's just weird seeing him carrying around a belt.
Title, yeah.
I mean, Harper did it. He held a nice title for a little bit.
But people, so you know what? People said that about The Undertaker.
Yeah.
And then look what happened. He ended up winning the title from Hulk Hogan.
And he's very rarely champion. Yeah. But, I mean, when he has won it.
Yeah. So, but, I mean, it's different. That was different back in the day. It looks weird as we're talking about it now, but back in the day, it was probably even weirder than what it was today. So, like, I mean, you never know. They could easily put the title on Bray Wyatt, but then it would also, like...
He can have a short run and lose it at Fastlane.
Exactly, so...
But, I mean, he teased it. I think he tweeted about possibly winning the Rumble back in late December, and I'm like, okay, Wyatt's going to win. And then nothing really was happening until this week when he was standing dominant at the end of Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah,
like,
I know. He
I think he's going to win.
It's... Unless they're swerving us again.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this earlier.
They're trying to make us think that all these guys are going to win.
And then who comes in? Fucking Daniel Bryan. The guy that's so under the radar right now because of all the signings that we got from New Japan.
Yeah.
Austin Aries making his debut, and Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Y2J, all these guys, like everyone's just are paying attention right now. Daniel Bryan's fallen under the radar.
Yeah, for the first time in 2 years,
Like
people are.
the one bit of news that got released this week when he got cleared by UCLA doctors. No one gave a shit. Like everyone's like, oh fuck, okay, you got cleared by doctors, not WWE. So everyone's just like throwing that under the mat, going, okay, he's probably not even gonna get cleared by WWE. But people forget that UCLA have the best doctors in the United States. Like. This is huge being cleared by them. Like, literally, WWE doctors have no choice to clear Daniel Bryan now.
Yeah.
Like, they need to. This is 100% proof that he's ready to go. I honestly think it's not coming down to his health. It's WWE scared that something really bad is going to happen to him when he's in a match.
Yep.
Because now there's that risk factor. But you know what? They took the chance with people before. They took the chance with Shawn Michaels, who recovered 5 years from a back injury.
Yep.
They took a huge chance on him, and he ended up having an excellent rest of his career. They took a major chance on Edge, who had like 3 neck surgeries before he retired, and he came back and had like a kind of a short run. It was like a year or two, but you know what? He finished his career off with a bang, and like he's good. He's still with the company. He's not in a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. So like, and this is Daniel Bryan's second? He's only had 2 surgeries. So like, you know, they could easily take a chance on him like they've done with former people in the past, especially with like worse injuries like. Christian's had many concussions, and they took a major chance on him, and look at him now. Like, he can't wrestle again because of his concussions.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know if WWE's trying to sway away from making, like, bad decisions like that, but you know what? They need to clear Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. I'd love to see Bryan win.
He's literally Bryan said that if I get crippled, I want to do it doing the thing that I love, and that's wrestling.
That's the thing. I don't want that to happen.
I know. No one wants to see that happen.
I mean, he's cleared, but like, who knows what could happen? Like,
I know.
If he does a suicide dive and he breaks his neck or something,
yeah.
I don't know.
It's tough, but how long has it been since he's wrestled? Like a year and a half?
After WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, holy crap! It's been less than a year.
Yeah, less than a year. But I mean,
that's because he came back too early.
Yeah.
Like he had like a really short run. Like he came back at the Rumble last year.
Yep, and then he faced Roman Reigns at Fastlane, and then
it just
WrestleMania match, ladder match.
Yeah, and then that was it.
Yeah, he had to vacate it, and then he's been gone ever since.
So like,
he's just not even on my radar right now. I don't even see him being in the match.
So maybe WWE's going to do a huge swerve on us, and number 30 comes around, and it's Daniel Bryan, and everyone's like, holy shit, we definitely forgot about this guy.
That would be awesome, and I think that people will love it.
Can you imagine that the last, there's 4 people left in the ring, here comes number 30, and the last 4 people are Roman Reigns, who started, he's probably going to be there till the end of the match.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar, Chris Jericho, and then Daniel Bryan comes out, or it's going to be like Triple H in there too, and then Daniel Bryan comes out, and there's 5 of them. Like, if you left the bottom 5 people in the Rumble with that nostalgia, Chris Jericho, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Daniel Bryan, you're going to have a 5-star match. You're going to have a 5-star pay-per-view. Like, this is going to be the best Royal Rumble ever.
Yeah, depending on who wins.
Yeah, depending on who wins too.
Because if Triple H wins, I'm gonna stop watching. I won't, but I'm gonna rage hard.
You know what?
If Triple H is even in the Rumble.
And if any of those people, whoever wins out of those 5, if it came down to that, and it was one of those 5 people to win the match, I don't think the crowd would have a problem with that like they've had with the winner the last 2 years. They booed the shit out of the winner the last 2 years. Yep. They even booed it before the end of the match. They started booing in the middle of the match last Royal Rumble.
Yep.
And then when number 30 came out 2 Royal Rumbles ago, and it was Rey Mysterio, holy shit, they're like, yeah, Batista wins. Yep. Like they booed for the rest of the match there. And they cheered when Rey Mysterio got thrown over the ropes, even though he was a face.
That was hilarious.
If it came down to those 5, no one would have a problem with whoever won. Even if it was Triple H, everyone, you know there's going to be a lot of cheers for him because it's going to be those guys like, yeah, fuck yeah, Triple H is the champion. You know, like there's not going to be like an overwhelming response of boos because they can't, even if Roman Reigns wins, he's so over right now. He's actually over. So, like, he's not going to get a bad response.
Yeah, the women and children will love Reigns winning. The older guys will like Triple H winning.
Yeah.
And then if, I don't know, I'm not sure about Owens. The guys will like Owens winning.
Yeah. That's kind of like a, you know, I'm just going with my gut. My gut first told me Kevin Owens, so that's why I'm picking him.
You should pick Chris Jericho?
Yeah, him too. Is Owens or Jericho, I'm not settled on, but I'm leaning towards Owens more than Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
So
I just think, but first of all, Owens is going to be in the last man standing match.
That's what I mean, though. That's why I said in my prediction that he's going to lose that match, but not like he's being knocked out.
Yeah.
He's going to lose like when he gets trapped under a table and he's just going to be really pissed off and he gets entered into the Royal Rumble. Like he's just going to be really pissed off. Like, you know what? That's it. I'm going to win the Royal Rumble now. And then he wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So I definitely sense that there's going to be a big swerve.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, they're going to get a lot of viewership numbers for this pay-per-view. It's going to be insane. Like this pay-per-view is probably going to be one of the best of all time. I definitely see that happening.
It's really not predictable.
No, I can't.
So it's going to be fun to see what happens.
I definitely can't wait for it on Sunday. But other than that, guys, that's our Royal Rumble prediction. Stay tuned for Sunday, or I'll even try to post a Monday. I'm going to do a Royal Rumble review, and then I'll get the Raw review after the post show where who knows, either AJ Styles is going to be debuting on the Royal Rumble or Raw. They haven't really confirmed which one yet, but he's officially signed with the company, so we'll see. But other than that, guys, I'm Kyle Masters. As always, this has been No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast, our Royal Rumble predictions. No self-fill as well.
Bye-bye.
See you later.